Hi, everybody. Welcome to This Week in Falmouth. I'm Michael.
And I'm Susan.
Hey, Susan.
And here we are
Here we are.
in March. How cool is that?
The rain coming down, the flowers coming up, right? Do you have crocus yet?
I have some daffodils starting to peep up above. I haven't seen the crocuses yet.
I haven't seen them yet either, but I'm sure they're coming after this rain and warm weather.
Oh, for sure.
Great.
Yeah,
all right.
It's good. That means like spring is really coming.
Thank goodness. Well, we lose an hour of sleep this weekend, right?
Yes.
The spring forward with the clock, so we get that coming on.
Yep.
And so usually to me, that's the first indication spring's coming and rocking and rolling.
Yeah. Hopefully this weekend I'll put some peas in the ground. See. Yeah.
All right.
All right. We're going to start out with the Falmouth High School Theater Boosters Trivia Night. And this is Friday, March 8th, 6 p.m. at the FHS cafeteria on Gifford Street. Tickets are on sale in advance. They have to be purchased by tables and by one individual, not separate tickets.
Well,
and yeah.
Put somebody in charge.
And so anyway, there's information on our website, falmouthchamber.com, about how you sign up for this.
Okay.
Sex trafficking, public policy, and a conversation about inequality. This takes place at the Woods Hole Public Library, Friday, March 8th, 6 to 7:30 p.m. In honor of International Women's Day, the Woods Hole Public Library will hold a film screening and book reading. The award-winning documentary, A Civil Remedy, will be screened, followed by readings from the book Without Equality, Without Consent. These are the book and the film are the work of Woods Hole residents Kate Nace Day and Russell G. Murphy. And the movie tells the story of one American girl who was trafficked in Boston and told in the context of laws enacted to prevent sex.
Yeah, that's getting a lot of traction. A lot of people talking about it.
Yeah.
Important issue,
Yeah.
increasing amount of that going on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
there's just more awareness about the fact that it's happening.
Yeah.
And it's been happening. Yeah. And so that's at the Woods Hole.
Great.
MBL Falmouth Forum, which is also in Woods Hole, over at the auditorium on 7 MBL Street, to save and protect Rear Admiral John Mauger from the U.S. Coast Guard. Friday, March 8th, 7:30 to 8:30 p.m. When originally established, that one came up. When originally established in 1790, Congress authorized the Coast Guard to protect the nation's revenue through enforcing tariff laws and preventing smuggling. And as we grew, the mission grew. And so as a branch of the U.S. Armed Forces, a law enforcement organization, a regulatory agency, a member of the U.S. intelligence community, and a first responder, the Coast Guard employs a unique mix of authorities, broad jurisdiction, flexible operational capabilities, and a network of partnerships. Rear Admiral Mauger oversees all Coast Guard missions across 8 states in the Northeast, including, over 2,000 miles of coastline from the U.S.-Canadian border to northern New Jersey and 1,300 miles offshore.
That's amazing.
Yeah,
wow.
Crazy.
Okay.
So that stands to be an interesting talk.
Absolutely.
Falmouth Genealogical Society. This talk is Finding Original Names and Towns for 19th to 20th Century Immigrants by Deborah Shaw. This takes place at the Falmouth Public Library on Saturday, March 9th from 10:30 to 12. Finding the original as well as current names for towns and places where our ancestors resided is necessary for searching for needed documents. So if you're
That's an interesting group. They're doing a lot of really cool stuff. Yeah.
If you're doing genealogy, this is a group to get hooked up with, and they do stuff regularly. So doggy adoption with Sandy Paws. Doggy adoption.
Yes.
Saturday, March 9th, noon to 4. This is at the Black Dog General Store on Main Street. Meet some adoptable dogs and talk to the volunteers about fostering or adopting a dog. Proceeds from the store's daily sales will be donated to the Sandy Paws Rescue. Keep an eye on the event page. There's a link on our website on the calendar of events event for their webpage, so that you can find out what are the dogs that are going to be there. And if there's something that if there's a dog that you're interested in, you need to put in your application for that dog, because often these dogs are spoken for by the time this event takes place.
Okay.
So if you're interested in a dog that you see, you have to move quick. Yeah. And then they're also going to invite you to help pack meals to bring awareness to hunger and food insecurity while making an impact through Rise Against Hunger and International Relief. They
Great.
need 60 volunteers.
All right.
Yeah.
Make it happen. That's great.
Mushroom Walk, Saturday, March 9th, Woods Hole Public Library. The library is excited to welcome back author and mycologist Larry Millman for another fun and informative mushroom walk. It'll take place in Beatty Woods. We'll focus on finding and identifying mushrooms and lichen that are typically found in the woods at this time of year. Many people think that there's not much fungus growing in the winter, but Larry, who has a keen eye and is an expert at finding and identifying species that are easily missed, will tell you otherwise.
Wow.
Note that this is not a walk that focuses on edible mushrooms.
Oh, no head in the woods,
Yeah,
right?
if you're looking to eat any of these mushrooms,
Oh.
I don't know if this is the walk for you.
Don't eat mushrooms unless you know, right? Wow. That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I like
it's very
that.
cool. It's very
Yeah.
cool. Dinner and a movie, Royce and Frank, Saturday, March 9th, 7 p.m. at Redfield Auditorium in Woods Hole. There's a lot going on in Woods Hole right now.
There is.
This is a special encore screening of Royce and Frank. It's 2 years since Royce lost the love of her life, her husband Frank. She is now isolated in grief, cut off from family and community. The arrival of a mysterious dog who seems intent on connecting with her heralds huge change. But is it for the better? The dog loves sports and steaks, has a favorite armchair, and an aversion to their neighbor. Royce quickly realizes that this dog is her beloved Frank reincarnated. What does that say about Frank?
Wow.
Yeah. While her son worries that his mother has lost her mind,
Yeah.
the local community seems to embrace the idea of Frank's return.
Wow.
Royce's happy once more, but is there a real future for her with a dog husband?
Oh, I guess Frank was special. I don't know. Yeah. That'll be a fun movie.
That'll be fun.
Yeah. All right.
Golden Lane in Concert. This is produced by Highfield Hall and Gardens up on the hill, Sunday, March 10th, 4 to 5:30 p.m. A high-spirited prelude to St. Patrick's Day, which is quickly approaching.
Yeah, it is.
Featuring the lively dance music by Ireland performed by Golden Lane, which is backed by popular demand, and will be accompanied with members of the Maureen Haley School of Irish Dance for what promises to be a rousing performance.
That sounds like fun.
Yeah. It's a happy music.
Yeah. Well, and
Irish
you're right.
jigs
And
and
I can't
reels.
believe how fast St. Patrick's
Yeah,
Day is going.
it's coming quickly.
Green beer and Irish dancing.
All of that.
Yeah. All right.
Author talk by Oren Kessler on his book Palestine, 1936. Takes place on Monday, March 11th at 1 o'clock. It's produced by the Falmouth Jewish Congregation. This is a Zoom offering. And once you sign up, you'll get the Zoom links for this.
Excellent.
So it's a virtual Jewish Book Council author talk. The Great Revolt and Roots of the Middle East Conflict. This talk, like others in the continuing series, is free and open to the public, but requires advance registration. And finally, the WFL, or West Falmouth Library, Book Club at West Falmouth Library, Tuesday, March 12th, 1:30. This is their book club for adults, which meets on the second Tuesday of each month at 1:30. All are welcome to join the discussion. The March 12th selection is The Transit of Venus by Shirley Hazard.
We should WFL. I was thinking some wrestling federation.
Oh, yeah.
World yeah, but no, West Falmouth Library. So there's a kind of a cool mix of things going on.
Things coming up. I know we have a business before hours.
That's right.
Next Thursday, 8 to 9, over at the Cooperative Bank over Worcester Court. They're right on the corner of Worcester Court.
Correct.
Yep.
That's right.
And so you can sign up online. You can call and let us know that you want to go, or you can show up. Although it's always nice to know
Nice
how
to
many
know.
people plan for.
So they can know who to plan for. So by popular demand, we do basically 12 business after hours events, and there's such a demand for them. And some folks are like, well, let's change it up and do a business before. We've done a few, been really successful. So it's great. So if the night thing doesn't work for you and you want to network and meet some people during the day, come to this Thursday. Like Susan said, it's on the website.
To 9 o'clock in the morning.
That's right.
And then we'll be doing a business after hours the following week
Thursday.
at the service center. And that information is also on our website, falmouthchamber.com.
Yeah, so make it a great week and weekend.
Yeah. Check out those flowers that are starting.
And the fungus.